That's the attitude I love.
Show title, except we're in the opening credit.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Two Nerds, One Quest. I am your host and DM, Norm. Joining me today on this beautiful, as much as I hate to say it, Star Wars Sunday.
You like Star Wars, knock it off.
I love Star Wars. I think freaking day holidays that are made up are stupid and bullshit. Joining me today up in the corner, wearing the blue hat, is Mr. Player JC, wearing his not today fallen walker.
Fallen that walker, yeah, not today.
How you doing, bud?
Okay, holidays, 3/11, March 11th. I know that one's just gonna drive a screw right into your side. But the day before that is Mario Day, March 10th. Yeah, and of course May the 4th. Now,
Yeah.
May the 4th I get. And I always joke about it, the Revenge of the 5th. But the 5th of May is Cinco de Mayo, dude. If there's any revenge on the 5th, it's the food coming up my backside. Anyways, keep going.
Actually, that would be the 6th because Cinco de Mayo is the 5th, so the revenge would be on the 6th.
Yeah, there you go. The Revenge of the 6th.
Revenge of the 6th.
Actually fits better.
It does, honestly.
All right. Also joining me today, wearing the other Star Wars lightsaber shirt off in this direction over here, Ryan Crixus Kukta. What is up, dog?
What's up? Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. It is, in fact, a Super Star Wars Sunday, but celebrating with some dungeons and maybe some dragons. I don't know what DM Norm's got planned for us today, but can't wait to find out.
That's fair. Spoiler alert, there is no actual dragons today.
Reasonable.
Also joining me, directly above me, Brady Bunch style, one genius lazy dragon. What is up, Jeff?
Hello. Well, I mean, we could always go off the rails and go dragon hunting, so,
True.
you know, there's always a possibility.
My stories have rails.
Oh,
They're more like
that's
bumpers.
okay. Yeah,
Otherwise, we're going to hurt ourselves.
It's like bumper bowling bumpers.
yeah, bumper bowling. The ball is still going to reach the pins. We're
Yep.
just going to take some fall damage on the way.
It just depends upon how many you knock down along the way.
And I gotta
Alright.
buy you like a blackout shades or something for that window. It's a really cool effect that the camera's doing on you right now with you being off-centered on it because the one side of your face is like shaded and the other side's light. It's like the light side and the dark side vying for your soul. It's kind of cool.
All right, genius. You got a
Yeah, let's
bit of a recap?
last week on, yes, I do. It's relatively short. Relatively short recap because most of the episode was combat. So we entered mid-combat. Chert had to drop his hound dog form to heal Flip, who had fallen. And then Flip and Ono pretty much just went crazy with damage, and Chert kept everybody upright. And we actually looked like we had a plan. We worked pretty well for those rounds, and we succeeded in eliminating the Scions. After that, Naomi and Victor arrived, looking for Nell, who, for whatever reason, was hiding behind the altar the whole time. So that after they had her, then they started working on getting a ritual, and they took the body of Eliza to give her a proper burial. So on our way out, we filled up the bag of holding with valuables from the chests, including gems and jewelry and all that fun stuff. When we got back to the bar, trying to figure out what exactly we should do, since now there was no bartender, we let the intrusive thoughts win, and our tired minds did not stop the thoughts, and we burnt down the inn with the demon dog running from the scene of the crime. And that's where we left off.
That is correct. And you escaped successfully. Okay. I'm going to leave us in this just chatting window for a little bit here because we have some cleanup. We're skipping over level 7, going right to level 8. Yep, we're doing the fingers that move us on.
There should be a
we're hitting-
montage here of us like doing a bunch of really cool jobs, and then
You're the
like,
best.
hey,
Around.
With everybody jumping at the end, like Anchorman style. Where it freeze frames. All right, so go ahead, John. What are you gonna say?
Staff of striking. You may want to look at that before you give it to me.
Okay, so the prices from the DM's guide, the new DM guide. Common item is approximately 100 gold, uncommon 400 gold, rare 4,000 gold, very
never mind,
rare 40,000 gold, legendary 200,000 gold, and artifacts are priceless.
Never mind, I forgot. I don't have the gold for that. Don't even bother looking at it. We don't have 40,000 gold.
So, Bukta, with your elven boots, they're magical, wondrous. I would say if you want to buy those for 400.
That should be their rarity. Are they blue?
Yeah.
I'll
They're
purchase.
blue is fine. Yeah, then they're 400.
Blue is rare, rare is 4,000.
No.
Oh,
Well,
4,000?
According
They are green.
Yeah,
They are
but-
green.
It's up to the DM. It is the DM's guide,
Right.
not the DM's rules.
yeah. I mean,
Not
that
have,
feels
so.
really expensive considering how much gold you guys have accumulated over 4 adventures. Like, that's a lot to me. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it's
It
not.
wasn't. Well, 5e
Um,
wasn't designed for people to be buying magic items. They intentionally designed it for stores to not have magic items.
Yeah.
And
And the-
you're supposed to find magic items, and so they want it to be prohibitively expensive.
I get
The
it.
old guide had more of a range. This one, it just throws the thing, throws one value on it, I think, because it was a pretty wide range in the past, I believe. So,
I mean,
Comfortable buying boots that elves make for 400 gold.
I would agree. How much gold do you actually have, JC?
604.
What's
yeah,
that?
I think we all have.
604.
I think we all have about that much. Plus, there's like 500 in the bag of holding of all the gems and statues and stuff.
So, Genius, you wanted either the Lux gem or the tattoo?
Yeah, the Luckstone.
Do you have a preference?
Metagaming, probably the Luckstone. Entertaining wise, the tattoo. And metagaming only because I know I'm going to have to start making charisma saving throws soon. So, either way, I don't know that it's going to matter too much longer. But, I guess is the adventure that we're going to be playing. Is there going to be a lot of opportunities for disguising self? Because if there's not, then I probably won't use the tattoo at all. Like, if we're just going through a dungeon, then it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The other thing is if someone would need the gold, I mean, Chert would give a loan if someone needed additional gold to get their item, because it really doesn't matter. So if something that like Ono wants is more expensive,
You'll be better
Sure.
off without ruining anything. You'll be better off with the +1
With the luck stone. Okay. So it's uncommon. So it would be in the 400 range. Unless there's a DM discount.
Nah.
I mean,
Fair.
Donna.
Is there anything that you're kind of looking for, John?
I was gonna just do like a +2 quarterstaff. Quarterstaff's a monk weapon.
Yes, it is.
Right.
As far as I know,
And scimitar shorts. Simple weapons. I believe a quarterstaff is a simple weapon, right?
I would be shocked if that wasn't a monk weapon.
Oh, I'm proficient. Yes. It's versatile, so I don't lose any damage by using it. Because it will be my only weapon I hold. Yeah, it'll give me the +2 from it for my attacks.
Yeah, and take whatever gold that is.
Remember your flurry of blows then is still unarmed strikes. So when you're doing your damage, you just switch between the two. Or there's a certain level where you'll get to where all the damage is the same, monk weapon or fists.
Not today, Satan.
I don't know if we're at that level yet. I think the quarter, and plus the +2, you don't have +2 hands yet.
I have 2 hands. What are you talking
Not
about?
+2 hands. That would be 4 hands.
I don't have 4 hands.
He does not. He is not Goro.
Goro wins.
So, do you want to say what? Because we're jumping up 2 levels. So, do you want to discuss what you've chosen, what you've had to do to your character to jump them up from level 6 to level 8?
Yeah.
Sure, if I can remember what that was.
Sure. I think I can go first. I took both levels of Druid. I got an ability, Elemental Fury, so that I can add my Wisdom modifier to the damage I deal with a cantrip, which my Wisdom modifier is now +5 because the other thing I took was an ability score improvement to max my Wisdom at 20. So, and then I do get 4th level spells. So I took 2 4th level spells, and I think it was Fire Shield and Freedom of Movement. And from my Circle of the Land, I also get Blight. So, and I have 67 base hit points now.
Nice.
Very cool. I'll rock it. One, I got an automatic ability called Reliable Talent, where anything that is a skill or tool proficiency, I can't roll less than a 10, essentially. And then I selected, instead of a feat, just improving my dexterity score to 20. So making sure that I maximize my opportunities there. That moved my hit points, I believe 59 is where I'm at. And like I said, picked up the boots, and also took the bag of holding off of church for safekeeping. Also, we received a wand of paralysis, so I expect to be utilizing that in the most efficient way possible going forward. So
Nice.
All right. Cool. So beyond my quarterstaff +2, which I just got, which I'm loving, at 7th level, I gained evasion, which is amazing. When you're subject to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, and only half if you fail. You don't benefit from that if you have the incapacitated condition. Then at 8th level, I took a feat. And because I am the tank, I took durable. which gave me a +1 to my Constitution to a maximum of 20. Defy Death, I have advantage on my death saving throws now. And Speedy Recovery. As a bonus action, I can expend one of my hit point dice, roll the die, and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll.
Nice.
Help me remember Speedy Recovery. That's the one I'm going to forget.
Do you have a certain number of hit point dice that you keep?
Well, I have 8 hit dice.
Okay.
Because we're level 8.
Oh, okay. Is that how that goes? Okay.
Yeah, it's my hit dice, basically. So, those are the things I got. And seeing as how everyone is saying it, my hit point total is 83.
Ooh, squishy.
Sexy.
Oh, yeah. I have that bonus to my Constitution made it 16, which upped my my hit points by 1 for each level. So I got an additional 8 hit points when I took durable because it moved me to +3, which is awesome. Fill in the tank roll.
Fill in the tank.
Wow.
Not only am I hard to hit, I'm a sack of hit points too.
Yeah. Excellent. All right, so the level 7 adventure that we skipped over, you were called to a small village in which the children were they were disappearing. And
Unicorn?
no, unfortunately not this time. That's next time. And you were asked to go find the kids. It happened to be a full moon, and there happened to be a lot of wolf tracks around. Long story short, you found the kids. They were being used to be turned into werewolves. They were werewolf pups, little baby children. And
So cute.
yeah, well, they tried to attack you.
I'm a hound dog.
They tried to attack you. You were able to save them without killing any of them. Because there's no way I'm allowing you to kill kids unless necessary. And you defeated the werewolf. And genius, this is definitely one where you would have turned into a wolf at some point. Your hound.
Mhm.
So you are on the verge of fulfilling your hound dog spots.
Destiny.
Yeah, I'm probably in an interesting mental state with the cloak taking over.
Yeah, this
More
session.
aggressive, darker demeanor, all kinds of fun.
You go pee in random spots.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
This session is not going to help that mental state.
No, don't try to take away my food.
So there is, based on the rolls that you guys gave me this past week, John, with the 14 on your survival check. Oh, where's my sheet? You were able to take where is it? The lead werewolf, her name was Victoria. You were able to take her left canine tooth, extract it, and carve it into a ring of protection.
Ooh.
However, because it was only a 14, I'm going to put a little caveat on it. You have to roll a D3 every time you use it. And if you roll a 1, it's not going to work because it's not perfect. It has a flaw. So
Well, I'm gonna stop you right here, and I'm gonna put it on a leather thong and wear it around my neck because I'm already wearing one.
well, I mean, you can give it to anybody else if you want to.
Oh yeah, if someone else wants to use it, but I have a perfect ring of protection already. So
Does the ring of protection help saving throws?
yes,
Okay.
I'll give it to you if you want it.
I mean,
Chaos Goblin.
again, it's metagaming, but you know.
Good question.
What story we wanted to? The whole fucking game is metagaming when you think about it.
I guess that's probably
You
true.
have places that you want your character to go. You're gonna steer them towards those places. That is
Right, but yeah, we don't technically know what the curse does. So
You don't know what the curse does, and you don't know what this adventure is. So
that's also true.
That is also true. Yeah.
Cool. So, Genius, you want to add the Ring of Protection to your inventory, and if you roll a 2 or 3, it works. If you roll a 1, it goes bam, bam, bam. Bump, bump, ba-dum.
That's every time you're swung at, too. Because it's an AC bump. So anytime you're attacked, you'll have to roll.
Yeah, so keep that dice handy.
So, okay, so if I turn on Ring of Protection, and I turn on Attune to the Ring of Protection, my AC should have gone up.
Yes.
Okay, so if you ever hit me with a 17, or sorry, within 18, no, yeah, 17. If you hit me with a 17, I have to roll.
See if it
to
actually
see if
hits.
it actually protected me, so that'll be the magic number. If in 18 you'll always hit me, 16 never hit me, 17 will roll.
I'm not going to remember that.
And then saving throw.
Jeff will.
Yeah.
I had to say it on stream so that I'd remember.
Gotcha.
So,
Write it down.
yeah.
Chat, yell at him.
Yeah, that's why we have.
We're not doing that.
Just lose it.
That's what I thought, too.
All right. I think that was all that was left. That's cleanup from the last stuff. So you have the ring, you have the tooth.
Okay, and you said we got 4 manacles, 20 silver nails, and a wand of paralysis.
Yep.
Okay. And those either went in the bag of holding or
The rogue took the wand of paralysis, I thought.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And
Flip.
Flip now has the bag of holding, so you don't have to fill out all the stuff in the bag of holding. You can look at my character sheet if you need to grab anything out of it, and you can transfer that over between weeks if you need to. I'll assume I don't actually have it on my person.
All right.
Okay, and yep.
Oh, go ahead.
I now have the bag of holding.
Yay!
And the crowd went nuts. If you guys aren't listening to the sound on your end, you're not hearing clapping.
Aha. Okay.
That works too. Are we all ready to go on to the next adventure?
Yeah.
I think so.
So we'll go here. Get out of the way. Pulling up the dice. And I gotta do this so that nobody sees what's going on.
So don't watch the stream then.
Yep.
Don't cross the streams either.
All right, now you can look at stream. Not that you're going to get a lot out of it, anyways. All right.
Yeah.
This. That. All right. Oh shit.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Okay. So after defeating the werewolves, you had a nice stay at the local inn, all rested up. They gave you food and drink and praised you for saving the children. Yay, congratulations. You didn't kill any kids. Well done.
Woohoo!
The morning after you wake up, bad hangovers and all, a messenger comes knocking at your door. He wants you to go to the nearest biggest city, just about a 3-hour walk, brisk walk north, to investigate a theater. There's a woman who has asked for the guild to send over some investigators to find out what happened to her husband. So you need to accept this and go north to meet with this wife. Her name is Olivia Lang, L-E-N-G. So you're looking for Olivia Lang. She has a house right next to the university. Do you want to talk about anything on your travel north? Do you want to actually buy any potions? Like once you get to the city, like there's not going to be anything to buy in town here. Like they're basic. They it's like just a tiny little hut town village. So if you want to buy anything, it'll have to be once you get to the city.
I gotta reduce my gold by 400. I forgot to pay for my staff.
Thief!
There we go.
Thief!
Yeah, I would probably be interested in a couple potions of healing. Looks like I have 2. That might be good enough, but I would think I would like more. Genius, any idea how much that would cost me?
If it's a consumable, I think there was a note that said it was a half the price. I don't know what. Can you tell me if those potions are common or uncommon?
It is common.
So a common item would normally be 100, and then there's an asterisk. Have the value for a consumable item other than a spell scroll. So I would just assume it's a consumable item.
Straight
so
50.
I'll buy 2 of those for 100, and that'll deplete my gold.
I'll buy 2 for 100, Alex.
That's a good deal. A vowel is usually 250.
Do you? I was gonna say. Jesus. I was gonna say you're going with potions of healing. Did you want potions of greater healing, maybe that are uncommon?
I think I just want to better use my bonus actions, but I don't have the gold for potions of greater healing.
Greater would end up being what? What would uncommon be then?
250.
It'd be
250?
half of 400, so 200.
200.
We
I'm
do
gonna
have,
buy.
in the bag of holding, there is 500 gold worth of jewelry, statues, fine clothes, and gems.
I just
So-
wanted 1 greater healing potion, and that will tap out my gold, so we can leave the party gold.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to convert that stuff, if you want to go to the local pawn store or whatever and trade all that stuff in, I'll let you guys figure that. You don't have to decide that right now. That's just
I
meta
just
game.
assume we have 500 gold in the bag of holding. And so it's either tradables or it's gold.
Yeah, I would say the 500 gold is probably reasonable.
Sounds good.
All right, so you make your way into town, into the city. You hit up the shops. You make sure you have all your stuff ready, all your packs, and you approach this house next to the university. It's a nice, elegant house. Knock on the door, and a woman comes to the door. As she opens it, you can tell that she's been crying. She's got just red, the red eyes, stuffy nose, nice red nose from blowing her nose all the time. She's got black and silver hair, so she's a bit older, wearing a pearl necklace, and some, not like...
No, Kuta, no.
I'm not even looking at Ryan, and I snorted.
Fair. That's fair. I should know better.
One of the best ZZ Top songs ever.
Yeah, you should.
And she's dressed nice, but like comfy nice. You know how you see like people who are well off, like their loungewear looks like nice clothing.
Like silk robe or silk pajama.
Yeah. She comes to the door. She says, Thank you for coming. Please, follow me. My name is Olivia." And she leads you into a sitting room that has a teapot sitting in the middle and some cups around it. She motions for you to sit down on the couches. As you sit, are you guys sitting?
Yeah, we'll sit. I'll sit.
Ono will be the last one to sit. Ono's already kind of put off by this woman because she's in loungewear and a pearl necklace.
Well, it's not loungewear. It's like she's wearing clothing, but it's like I can't explain it. It's like
Fancy sweatpants.
Like the female equivalent of a smoking jacket. Yeah?
No, I'm thinking like
Am I wrong?
she's wearing clothes, but it's like like the flowy long comfy pants and
Oh, okay, I got you.
Lululemons and a kimono? Is that?
No, that's what Ono's wearing.
Bikini and a fur coat.
I quit.
How's the weather like in Faerun?
Yeah, all right. Oh, that's amazing.
Bikinis. He's got a fur coat on.
Back on.
So as you guys sit down, she she pours some tea and doesn't even ask, just assumes, puts tea in front of you. A plate of biscuits. And she says, Thank you for coming on such short notice. This is very distressing. Have they told you why you're here?
Your husband's missing?
He's not missing. He is here. He went to a play a couple nights ago, and when he came back, tears kind of start going down her eyes. He hasn't been the same since.
Can't get it up.
She shoots you daggers. He's gone mad. He doesn't make any sense.
Was he with others to watch this play, or did he watch it alone?
Yeah, it was at the Monvo. The theater, the esteemed theater down the street. There was the opening night of... It was the opening night. It was a full house. I was feeling ill, and I didn't want to go, so I insisted he go on his own. And when he came home, he had this crazy look, and he's been ranting.
Did any others who attended that play experience this as well?
Nobody knows. People have gone missing.
Opening night of the theater or opening night of the show?
Of the show.
Of the show. Okay. So other things have run in this theater previously without issue.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, we'll do what we do best and burn down the theater at some point.
I mean, let's start with that.
Let's get through level 8. Let's get through level 8 in one session.
Oh, wait a minute. This is Jeff talking. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yes. Because this group doesn't have a habit of burning stuff down yet.
I would argue against that.
We've only burnt down a bar once. We did not. This group specifically has only burnt down one building.
Weren't you going to burn down?
I mean, Chert, Ono, and...
Weren't you going to burn down the barn? Oh no,
we
that
joked
was
about it, but we didn't.
Yeah,
As we say, Ryan, Jeff, and John, yes, we burn shit down. Although Chert and Flip, they've only burnt down one building. It's not a habit yet.
Okay, you're right.
Yet.
That's my bad.
well, one building that we know of, the fire may have caught on to other buildings in town.
Yeah, we didn't burn a building down. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was some
Pure
crazy
speculation.
crazy dog was seen running off. We have no idea.
I was out of town that day. You can't prove it.
Yeah, I stayed home. My husband went to a theater.
Hold on a second. I think the dogs need to go out.
We checked out the night before.
Yeah, we never even checked in. Probably. Check the gas bug. Oh wait, it burned too.
Yeah. Huh. Opening night of a show. A Monvo theater. And her husband's crazy.
My dog's losing his mind over here, so I might go in and out a bit.
People are missing.
Is there a cricket in your house? Does he know it's Star Wars Day and is super excited?
Stupid
That's
dogs. They went running out. Like,
Stormtroopers taking shots at him or something, and it's obviously missing.
oh my.
Come on!
They had to open the bridge. They had to open the bridge in the big city, and they sound the horn before that. They don't want any carriages falling into the water.
True.
All right.
It is true.
So she tells you about the he goes to the opening night.
Yep. He's gone crazy. He's still there though. She said.
He's in. We have him in our basement. If you'd like to see him and speak with him.
Basement?
Yes, we've had to. We've had to secure him for his own safety.
In the basement. Got it. Ono really doesn't like this lady. I'd like to see him at least, maybe. I don't know about you two.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Sure, it's got a face full of biscuits.
That's what she said.
If you dip them in the tea first, Chert, you'll be able to chew them easier.
As he talks, there's just crumbs shooting everywhere.
I'm gonna say he starts lapping the tea out of the cup with cookies in his or biscuits in his mouth. It's not a pretty sight.
I like to think that you stop chewing as I'm explaining, and then I say that, and then there's just that one chew,
You're just a big swallow.
Flip smiles as he knows kind of Church's his competition for Ono's affections, and that helps.
she actually passes him the plate of biscuits again. Here, have another.
And the pitcher of tea.
One falls on the floor and he goes for it without his hands.
As Olivia
Midair.
escorts you out, Chert can be seen trying to stiff his nose into her butt, sniffing trying to nudge her along.
I actually smack his. I'm like, oh.
Stop it!
Yeah,
Bad dog, bad Chert.
You're gonna need a leash pretty soon.
Is your entrance song gonna be "Freak on a Leash"?
Who let the dogs out?
It's gonna be a Korn "Who Let the Dogs Out" mashup.
Yeah, a little Elvis Presley. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Anyway,
there is a whole there's a whole soundtrack for Chert, is what we're getting at.
Yeah.
All right. So, when you say that you want to see her husband, who's an esteemed professor, as she's walking you down the stairs, she kind of gives you his backstory. He's a professor at the school. as you think back to the room that you were in, you recall seeing a lot of books on the occult. He is a professor at the school, all about occult and, all that magic, witchcraft stuff. And it wasn't an actual sitting room, it was his library. And she brings you down the stairs, and as you get closer, you can hear just muffled screams and gibberish. You can't quite make out what he's saying. And you get down into the basement, and she pulls out a key. At the bottom of the stairs, there's a door on your left and a door on your right. The door on the right opens up into like a fruit cellar. We're not talking like your modern basement where it's all finished and stuff. It's it's a basement in what you would consider medieval times. Dirt floor, wood stonework holding up the walls, and so it's chillier. It's underground. So they have a fruit cellar off to the right, and off to the left is a locked door. She pulls out a key and unlocks it, and before she opens it, she says, "He is safe. I made sure that he is safe, but he cannot be allowed to wander around. So please keep that in mind," as she opens up the door and lets you in. Walking in, it is a room that has a lot of barrels in it. So we're talking like wine barrels, like some fruit. It's more of a storage room, and everything has been packed off into a corner, and he has been sequestered to the far corner. He is wrapped in a sheet with several belts around him, holding him in place. So it's like a makeshift straitjacket. And he is faced in the corner, and he's just there, just yelling into the corner, just gibberish, muttering, muffled shouts.
Did we ask her husband's name? I don't know.
Oh, she would have said his name is Hiroshi. You didn't ask, but she would have offered it. She would have offered it up. She would have said, like, my husband Hiroshi is insane.
Ono just kind of observes. She isn't going near him. She's a little
All right, I'll talk to him. And I'll say, hello, Hiroshi. How are you?
He's just screaming and yelling, and he doesn't even turn to face you.
Hiroshi, do you remember her? This is your wife, Olivia.
More nonsense talks, gibberish.
Any sign that he even is aware that we're there?
When you speak to him, he kind of makes a movement, like he kind of startles a bit, but he doesn't turn to face you.
Okay, so he's got some awareness.
For whatever reason, this creeps out Ono a little bit, and she's kind of stepping back. Wait.
Well, I have, I think the only things that I've got currently available is healing magic. Nothing for like curses or I can try like a cure wounds, but I just doesn't seem like that's what the issue is.
I will use detect magic just in case there's anything on him that's causing anything.
No, there's
And I guess this would pop on anything in their house essentially as we walk through it.
yeah, there's nothing magic immediately in your vicinity.
Okay.
She steps in from the room, or steps into the room from the doorway. It says, "Please, we don't really have a lot, but if you could, if you can find out what happened to him and everybody else, we can find some way to repay you."
More biscuits would be nice.
I'm sure the university would be willing to grant you honorary professorships. You could have titles. You would be esteemed and you would be known among the area.
Can you bring us back to the library?
She tilts her head a little. Yes, certainly.
The thought of moving out of this room, Ono's moving already. She's going just towards the stairs.
She's already
There's
up in the
something
room.
Churt's gonna ask. Churt'll ask Flip, should we bring him with? And like Churt's gonna go pick him up.
And Livy says, no, leave him.
Okay.
As everybody leaves the room, she closes the door, locks it back up, and leads you up back into the library.
Still have an active detect magic. Anything that goes off while we enter that library?
There would be. I mean, some of the books, some of the, like, he has knickknacks kind of laying around. One would assume that these are things that he's studied. It would have been artifacts that he's picked up in his, maybe some travels for the university.
I would look for anything of like because it's all occult-based books.
Yeah, it's occult witchcraft. Yeah,
I'd be looking for anything on possession.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to look at anything that is giving off an aura to see if I feel like it's related to his condition. Anything that might
Or the
give
theater,
us a
maybe?
clue of anything he was doing unique, anything weird he was up to.
Do you ask to see his stuff, or do you just start rummaging around?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ask and say, do you mind if I take a look in this room a bit? He's got some interesting tomes.
I guess just please do not disturb the items. Many of these, I just don't know what many of these items do. I would hate to have you break something. My Hiroshi will come back and he'll be fine, and I want his stuff to stay just as it was.
Everything will be okay. We're professionals.
I like to think as you say that, Churt is staring out the window at a squirrel and like panting.
His butt's wiggling because he doesn't have a tail.
So yeah, I'm just looking at some of the books, seeing if there's anything that seems to play a role in possession, if there's any like items that seem to be seem to be of the school of magic that might be evil or possession. I don't know all the schools of magic, but
Yeah, as you look around the library, I mean, it is literally everything from A to Z on monsters, werewolves, vampires, cults, the occult, runes. So like he has several books on just magic scribing in general. The he's got like a dozen books on possession. Yeah, I mean, he is like a high professor. Like he's been at the university for 30 years and has.
I opened one of the books and his stash is inside that book. It's a hollow book. You said he was a high professor.
Yeah, little baggies drop out.
Yeah.
In the corner that pinged magic is this 4-foot high glass piece that, upon further inspection, has several chambers in it. It's magic because whenever you pack it, it automatically lights.
Maybe he needs some of this. Maybe it's just that.
If you want to keep it, we'll call it the bong of sending.
It's too big to take
Right.
with us.
Oh no, add it to your No, okay.
Yeah, you take a hit off of it and it just sends you into outer space.
Let's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna need this for more study.
Should we organize
Research
and go to the theater? I don't see that there's much else we can do here at this location.
Yes. The theater is just right down the road. It's the Monvo. It is. You can't miss it. It is a little in disrepair for some reason. I'm not sure how it got to be that way. But you can't miss it. Monvo, Monveau, the Monvo Theater.
I spelled it right.
Okay. I did not. Monvo. Monvo. Like Mando. It's Star Wars Day.
On your way out, if you grab the pipe, there's a hacky sack sitting on the corner. No, I'm kidding.
Drug rug. All right.
Birkenstocks and socks.
Moving into the theater then.
All right. So she escorts you to the front door, points you in the direction. You walk, it's 5-6 blocks down the road, and you come to this building, and you wonder how they actually had a show the other night. It is crumbling columns. The gargoyles on it are deteriorating and decaying. It's 2 stories. It's not, it's not huge, but it's a nice. It was probably in its prime, like a very nice local theater. The marquee is ripped down and kind of hanging off to the side, and it says, like half of the wording's all ripped off. The other half says, "Penned by Bertrand Gilliard, rising star of the stage." The front door is boarded shut, and there's a sign on it that says, "Closed indefinitely by order of the City Watch. Trespassers arrested on site."
We
So
guys
this
wanna
is
go in?
this is like a condemned theater, and there was a show at a condemned theater, and a man went crazy.
At this
Guys,
point,
something sounds fishy here.
before we continue with the story, I need you all to take a look at your wisdoms. What's your guys' wisdom scores?
20.
Score or save?
score.
14.
20.
Those going forward are your sanity points.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's
Yes.
fun.
Let's see here. Let's just make 14
Practically
boxes.
insane already.
4, 5,
What did you guys say yours were?
10.
14.
Okay. Fun.
And we are going to open up.
So it
A map?
definitely,
Do we get a map? Ooh.
it definitely said trespassers will be arrested. So do you guys want to go in? I feel like we can take the city guard.
Yeah, for sure.
Or should we go talk to the city guard and ask permission?
I think we talked to the city guard and ask permission. Maybe get some information from them on why is this place condemned.
Great idea. No, I totally agree with you.
All right, do you guys want to put yourselves? I started the session. You want to put yourselves?
At the police station? talking to the cops?
Nope.
Show me where it is.
In front of the theater.
No, Ossifer, we weren't going to go in there.
Where did I end up? You may have to move us because I added myself to the map and I don't see myself. Thank you. Yeah, because that shadow of war blocks us.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I can add you other guys if you want.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, as you're standing here contemplating what to do,
Talking to the authorities.
a man comes out from behind some piles of rubble, some of the pillars and stuff off to the side, and approaches you.
I'm marking my territory.
Hello, friends. How are you doing today? And he is
Good.
he's wearing like fine clothing, but he's looking a little ragged, a little scuffed. His bowler hat's got a little dent in it. What are we doing today?
Doing well. How much do you know about the theater here, sir?
The theater, huh? Well, let me go ask my friend. And he goes back behind the rubble and pulls out what is clearly a dead guard.
Oh, shit. I love the black rings around it already.
Uh-huh.
What?
On the map. There are black rings signifying death. It's on them already.
What do you think, Garvin? It's been deathly quiet in here, hasn't it?
Oh boy.
He's
Oh,
even
boy.
telling crazy person jokes.
I have my staff. I'm now holding it in 2 hands instead of 1.
I need you all to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Jeff, this will be you'll have to roll a thing to see if you get your bonus for it.
Yep.
Boy. 11?
Let's see. If I roll really high or really low, then it shouldn't matter. But
19.
if it's in the middle. So I normally have a +9, so it would be a 23 or 24 if it matters. I don't know that there's an easy way to roll a D3 other than D6 and divide.
All right.
Yeah, D6 divided by 2.
Chert and Ono, you're shocked. But Flip, you could lose a sanity point. You
Of course, the guy that's got the least amount of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
I mean,
I
are
get a +0, so
Yeah.
this is not great for me.
you are horrified at the reveal of this dead person being pulled out, and just the flippant way that this person is having a conversation with the dead guard.
Guys, I'm stunned that he's having this conversation with this dead guard.
It's concerning. How did he die, sir? Do you have a name, sir? Bowler hat guy.
Well, me? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm Robalt. R-O-B-A-L-T. Robalt.
I see it on the screen. I'm not meditating though. I was when you put him out there. I was gonna say, "Robalt, buddy, how's it going?" See how you reacted, but I figured it.
That's funny.
How Robalt? How did this guard die?
Why? I killed him.
You killed him.
Yeah.
Why did you kill him?
It's a great question.
Why not?
Because it's illegal.
Doesn't make sense.
He's a guard.
Garvin, did you hear that? They said it's illegal to kill you. Yeah, Garvin doesn't agree.
Hmm.
I don't think he disagrees either.
Hmm.
And
Robalt?
he takes Garvin and sets him up like into a sitting position, leaning against like one of the pillars. So it looks like he's sitting up.
Please fucking tell me he's got a string tied to his jaw and he can make him It'd be fucking morbid, but it'd be hilarious.
Garvin, mind your manners. Say hello to our friends. And he reaches over, grabs the guy's jaw, and says, "Hello, I'm Garvin."
Do you guys have any other friends?
Friends?
Yeah. Are there more friends like Garvin somewhere?
Oh, no. Garvin's my only friend right now.
Right now. So you're planning on having more friends?
Do you want to be my friends?
Are you going to kill us if we say yes?
I don't know. Garvin, what do you think? Should we kill him?
In hell, you're going to stop. The eyes just fucking... I'm laughing because I'm unsettled. Oh, shit.
And then all of a sudden the music starts playing.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Halloween.
Exactly. I'm glad I don't hear it. I haven't turned up, but I haven't been able to hear anything, so I don't know.
At this point, walking down the street towards you is the city guard.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So,
These look like very competent guards.
yeah. So I'm definitely gonna flag them down. Flip's like, you got something. Yeah, you're gonna want to attend to here.
And the captain comes up, says, "Why? What's going on here?"
Captains seem to react, like walk around or move around Robalt and the guard, or do they act like they aren't there at all?
Say that again?
Does the captain and the guards that have approached now, is their body language such that they see Robalt and the dead guard?
Oh, yes.
Garvin?
Yeah, they are very much there.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they're okay. They are very much there. We got sanity points going on, man. I don't know. We could be seeing all kinds of bullshit. Okay, so they're acting like they're there. Okay, that's good. It's also bad.
Yep, and so this guard is going to come up, and he says, "Oi! You there!" And he's pointing to Robalt. And Captain comes around and addresses you guys. Who? Ono? Or who? Flip? You waved him down?
Yeah, I sure
Flip
did.
did.
Yeah, I sure did.
So the guards come up and kind of, I'm going to say surround you. So we have a couple of guards. Let's see, he's going to come around this way. So you have two behind you that have kind of circled just to kind of contain the situation. One is standing behind Garvin and Robalt. He hasn't actually seen Garvin. Like, he sees Garvin, but he doesn't recognize that Garvin's no longer.
Sure.
And the captain...
With the guards showing up, Ono takes a more relaxed stance. Like less two hands on the staff ready to go, and more of a casual, like, put the staff down, lean on it a little bit type thing.
And that's probably the first thing that I point out is like, hey man, this security guard appears to be dead.
Hey, man.
Just want to let you know this guy's dead over here.
He sees the pipe poking out from the bag of holding and says, "Are you holding?" So he said, "I'm sorry, what? Who's dead?"
Yeah, man. Right. Right, man. Right, that's what we're saying, bro. This guy, like, Galvin's dead, man.
Dave's not here, man.
Like, look, this Robalt buddy is, like, dead, man.
Whoa.
Like, look, he's, like, holding him up, like a Weekend at Bernie's situation.
and the captain...
Weekend at Garvin's.
Weekend at Garvin's.
The captain... The captain turns around.
See a show.
Yeah, right. The captain turns around and Robalt waves to him like the
Forrest Gump.
the Forrest Gump wave, and says, "Have you met my friend Garvin?" And the captain says, "Oh shit!" And the other two guards. Or one of the other guards immediately comes over and guard Curly. All three of them jump on Robald.
Yeah.
And pin him to the ground. One of them puts manacles on him. And the captain says, "Did you do this?" And he turns his face to him and happily says, Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. Garvin didn't mind. Right, Garvin?" And out of the corner of Robald's mouth, you hear a different voice go, Garvin doesn't mind.
Garvin speaks about himself in the third person.
Yeah.
You're welcome, man. Holy crap. That could have got out of hand in a hurry, huh?
And so they have, so guard Larry has Robald, and he pulls him off to the side here. And now Curly comes in, and you're still kind of surrounded. And the captain addresses you and says, "You. I've never seen any of you here before. Who are you? What's going on?"
We are...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You both said go ahead, and Church says, "We had biscuits with Olivia."
Yeah, Olivia's husband is like whacked out of his mind.
Lost it.
And
crazy.
So we're tracking his last steps, and it sounds like he went to a play here at the prestigious Movo Theater.
Monvo.
Theater.
And he tilts his
And so,
head as you're talking. He says, Olivia and Hiroshi, like, Lang?
Yes.
yeah.
Olivia sent you here to investigate? Like, he went crazy.
Yeah, he did. All the marbles are going in different directions.
Yeah,
And-
she's not trying to accept that though. She wants to know what happened. She wants her husband back.
And he looks at all three of you, and he looks at the door that's boarded up. And he looks back at Robalt. The place is closed.
We
It's-
don't want to see a show or anything. We just want to go investigate.
By order
Gotta
of
open it up.
the mayor, this building has been condemned and nobody is allowed in. We're gonna take Robald to jail, and we'll carry Garvin with us. And he kind of does the sign of the cross, rest his soul. And you should not be back here when we return. It's going to take us some time. And he looks to the door and looks to you. We're not going in there. But we definitely don't want you loitering in front of this building. And he looks to the door and looks back to you. Everybody do a insight check.
We don't want you loitering outside. 22.
12.
24.
Yeah. Ono and Chert are like, oh yeah, we'll move on. Oh yeah. And Flip's like,
Got it.
Flip's scarred from seeing the dead body, just sitting there staring at him. He thinks it's
Come on, Shaggy.
Yeah.
Ono grabs
I'm
his
like,
arm.
cool, we are actually leaving. This sounds great.
yeah. Flip's like, this is fucked. We're out of here.
Church
You're
like
having
ruh-roh.
a Scooby snack, and we're gonna go around back and find a window.
Yeah. So Captain is like nodding, like, we'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes, and you won't be standing in front of this, right?
Correct. Yes. We will not be here.
And he looks over to guard Mo, says, all right, let's go, Mo. Mo says, sweetly. Nya, nya, nya.
Get with the flow, Mo. Watch out for that Robald. He's a wise guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wise guy, eh?
And they all take off.
Check the door.
Is there a window or somewhere not on the front face of the building that we can get in somewhere?
GTFO.
Roll invest. If you're gonna look at the door, roll in investigation.
I'm looking for alternative entrances so we can leave the front of the building, maintain it state of looking. Yes.
10 for investigation on the front door.
Anybody else want to investigate anything?
Oops, I might have
I'm looking for an alternate entrance that isn't the front door.
Yeah, there's no windows. The building is 2 stories high. You think that it's possible that you could possibly climb up the facade to the roof?
I'll do the same investigation. I have a +7, so I hate to waste that. Only 14.
With the 14, it's going to take you several minutes to pry the boards off the front door. Like, they're not in there super tight, but it's like there's a bunch of boards and it's like it can be done, especially if you have like a pry tool or
I mean, that's going to look like evidence, probably, right?
I'm going to be honest. Do you really think the guard's going to care?
No. I have. I thought I had.
So Ono is getting out a rope and stuff, and like claw hook from her climber's kit, and is fully ready to scale the front of the building when she notices you guys are prying the boards off the front. Oh.
So I have I have carpenter's tools that can be utilized to seal or pry open a door or container.
There you go.
Yeah. So you have a pry bar.
So, yeah.
Or the claw end of a hammer.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, we're going in that way, I guess.
It was either that or, the brute force Verna way.
Yeah.
There's more evidence.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Oh no, I know you're more of a backdoor girl, but I think we should take the front door this time.
Hey.
Heyo.
So it takes a couple minutes, a little bit of sweat, a little bit of crying from Flip, a little bit of, he's traumatized. But you manage to get the boards down off of the door. Nice title. And it takes a push or two, but you get the door to open. And it's tougher to open than you would think. Just based on
something's behind it.
Yeah, it was based on the fact that there was literally a show there the other day. But you get it open, you step over the boards, you make your way in, and it's what you would imagine a theater to have on the inside of the entrance. You have statues, you have, like your bards, on the inside. Yeah. Like your actors. It's very theatery.
Fancy theater lobby.
Uh-huh.
Does the floor look like it actually had a show recently, or is it looking more like it's been vacant for a long time?
It does look like there has been a show.
Okay.
Like it's it's not dusty. It's not like it looks
Not
relatively
dusty, not cobwebby.
Yeah, it looks relatively clean.
Huh.
This is not what I was expecting. Ono goes back to the door. Flip, you coming?
Yeah. Like it's actually well taken care of. Like everything is like the outside, like the contrast from outside to inside is like shocking.
When Flip walks in, Ono actually stops him for a second and says, "Sweetie, here, no, hang on. Look at me." And she puts both her hands on his cheeks. I know this is unsettling. Okay? Just hang in there. And she kind of pats his cheek and gives him a little kiss on the cheek. Says, "Let's go. It'll be okay."
He's talking to the dead guy.
I know. They took him away. He murdered him, and they took him away. The guy that did it, they took him away. They took the body away. It's gonna be all right.
After Ono kisses Flip, Chert does everything he can to resist licking Flip's cheek. So he's gonna walk away.
Puppy kisses all over the face.
Chert, man, what the fuck, dude?
Let's go. See what's in here.
All right, walking through the entryway into past the lobby, you come to two sets of stairs, one on each side, that go up to a second floor and a set of doors in front of you.
All right. I've always been told left is always right, but something tells me we should head for the stage.
Yeah.
brute force this one, maybe.
All right, stage.
I'll check the doors.
Yeah, I mean, it's inside. The doors are unlocked.
Any traps?
I don't know. Is he rolling for traps?
Ono's looking.
Guess I could, but I'm not.
Ono's watching, and it actually mentions it to him.
I'll check. I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah, why not? Let Flip check the door.
Let's Flip check the door. I'm just, Flip's looking a little
You're
skittish.
really. He is looking a little skittish. You're really quite the opposite though, as not usual. You're really kind of running in headlong. How are you doing, Chert?
21.
Ono starts.
Yeah, Turt's unfazed.
Oh.
Completely unfazed.
Which
Yeah,
is
it's not
a little
trapped at all.
wild.
Absolutely not trapped.
You would expect Chert in a big city to be completely out of his element, but he seems like he's not even paying attention to that kind of stuff.
I'm just gonna. I'll push the door open, but then I'll step back.
I'll
I got
go
an
through.
ex-boyfriend slowly turning into a hound dog, and I got a current boyfriend who's losing his mind. Great. Here I am stuck in the middle with you.
Real life.
Yeah, right. We play D&D to get away from shit like this. What the? Literally what Ono says.
Inside is the seating, lush seating, looks comfortable. The stage is up front. You have the orchestra pit. And upon entering, you have what looks like several bodies sitting towards the front.
Turt's gonna give a nice little, like a hoot, kind of a yell, like a woo, and just see if any of the people turn their heads and look at us.
There's a whoop coming up.
Nobody turns their heads. And as you look around, you notice that the second floor is actually like the the boxes, like the
The boxes.
Boxes,
Private
yeah.
boxes. Ono takes her staff and just reaches out and pokes Guy one. Sir?
Sir, I'm trained in medic. Would you like some treatment?
You poke him, and he just kind of slumps off to the side.
I think they're all dead.
Now, Flip, don't look at these guys here. Everything will be okay.
I'm gonna actually approach him closer and do a medicine check to confirm that he's dead. Yes?
Yep. Roll
I'll check.
that
I'll
beautiful
check Lady 2.
bean footage.
14.
Yikes. 19 for Lady 2.
So 14. Yeah, he's dead, but you can't discern what happened. With a 19, yeah, he's definitely dead. And as you
It looks like a lady.
looks like a lady. Got lady boobs.
Dude looks like a lady.
Got some lady boobs and some lady legs. And the person looks like they've died of heart attacks.
Hmm.
It looks like
Clutching
the
it.
chandelier is still hanging.
Everything is the way it should be.
I recall an old story I heard once about a chandelier falling in a theater. It's got me a little nervous.
I thought that was
happened.
an opera house.
Yeah.
That happened to you on Casino Kid, that a chandelier falls on you and you lose money.
Holy shit, that's a deep pull. Casino Kid. Oh my god.
From here, can we see anything up in the boxes? Any more bodies or people that are high enough that we can see them over the rails?
No, you really can't. They have an opening, like you can tell they're the boxes,
Get the pipe out. We'll make them higher.
It's like you can see into a certain point, but you can't see anything really in, like, no detail as to who's sitting in seats. Like, it doesn't look like anybody's sitting in any seats, but shrug.
Is there anything moving anywhere other than the three of us? Like, I just start looking around, scanning for...
Look down into the pit and see.
Are the curtains moving? Is there, like, a breeze anywhere?
Roll. Everybody roll investigation
Not
checks.
that breeze. Right in the middle, 10.
Right in the middle, 10.
If you roll a 10, we're going to the casino. Fuck this theater.
I didn't roll a 10, but now I have to look at the new ability that I just got. Whenever I make an ability check that uses one of your skill proficiencies, which I'm proficient in investigation, treat a roll of 9 or lower as a 10. So 17.
There you go.
So your lowest of something you're proficient in is 17, or at least in investigation.
Right.
Huh. You are a looker.
Reliable.
Mm-hmm.
With a 17, you see you don't see anything. There's nothing moving. However, as you get closer to the stage, you can see that there's some
Body.
type of the stage itself looks different. Like something has been drawn on the top of it.
As long as it's only drawn and not drawn and quartered.
Is that the looks like there's some sort of... Are we moving up onto the stage here? Because there's definitely like
if you say something that's up there, well, I'm definitely
Yeah,
going.
I'm following you.
there's definitely like
This is actually
Junkie creep.
making me laugh because you guys are very hesitant, and I can tell you're hesitant because your symbols are very jerky as you move them up onto the stage. Like, I don't know if I want to be here.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's like a glyph written on the stage. It's creepy AF.
You're telling the story. You're telling the story well, Tom. It doesn't always take music.
Is anyone
Silence is deafening.
proficient in Arcana?
Arcana, no.
Nope.
I don't even have a bonus in Arcana. Magic's like
sir.
the furthest thing from my mind.
Why don't you
All
roll?
fists and feet.
Why don't you roll an Arcana check just to see?
Show me the money.
11.
11.
8.
Yeah, no, none of you can read what the symbols are actually meaning.
Great.
Says eat at Dave's.
As you stand there, you feel this cold chill, like the temperature is starting to plummet.
That's no bueno.
I was
These-
warm in here anyway.
The symbol, the circle and the symbols on the ground start to glow,
That's no good.
and coming from out of some other portal, some other realm, are 3
Yeah.
void spawn.
Oh.
So, Flip, I'm going to actually just move you off to the side here.
We'll take a step back. Like, we'll let it out. We aren't gonna say no. You stay in there. As much as we'd like to.
Whoa.
And this is going to take me a second because I'm going to have to remove a whole bunch of people from initiative.
All those ladies and guys.
Hmm.
Well, at least when he says that, that makes me feel good that they're not coming back to life in the
I
initiative.
thought there was a way to, Tom, and I'm not sure, like highlight all the ones you want in initiative. And
I'll
add,
bet you. Yep. So you select, and then you select.
instead of adding all the different
Three.
all the in the entire room, you just select all three and hit add.
Oh no, there's no. The plus sign is.
No, there's
is-
oh
it's grayed out.
fuck.
All right. So it's going to go. The voice one got 3. Or got 5 as their initiative. So it's going to be.
Did you want us to roll initiative too?
Oh, my bad.
Roll for fighting? I mean, we'll go 1, 2, 3, sure. I mean, like,
Yeah, we'll let you guys go 1, 2, 3. That's my bad. I started it already.
okay,
Cool.
that's fine.
All right, I rolled
Yeah.
just for fun.
Roll for fighting. So it's gonna go.
I had a 6, so I go ahead of them.
Yeah.
So,
So it goes flip, Ono, Chert, and then
Sure,
void spawn
why not?
ABC.
oh, they go in order. That's convenient.
Yeah, they were all grouped together when I added them to combat, so they all rolled 1 initiative.
Yeah. All right, flip.
All right, so as you're standing on the stage, the symbols glow, and out from this outer realm are 3 nasty ass looking void spawn with tentacle legs and claws, like weird ass looking.
Yikes.
Yuck, grossness. They have
Yikes.
like they look like scythes appendages, purple bulb, like they're the size of an ogre, so they're big, and it rolls on tentacles.
Creepy, man.
Oof.
So, let's see. What does Flip want to do? Flip wants to then. I will. Boy,
Yeah.
I kind of want to try out the new wand of paralysis.
I was gonna say you also get sneak attack because I'm here.
Yeah, but I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to miss damage. Okay, I will just attack with my rapier since I'm right here. 17 to hit.
And which one are you attacking?
Hey.
One right next to me that's in melee.
Okay,
Range.
yeah, that's a hit.
All right.
Do you guys think that fireball's a good idea on the stage?
As soon as I get off it.
Absolutely. I got evasion last level.
No, I
11?
mean for the theater itself.
It's condemned. What are they gonna do?
Burn that bitch down.
We may burn this
11
thing down yet. We may be doing the town a favor. We'll charge for it.
11 damage with the rapier, and then only 7 damage off the sneak attack.
Ooh.
Do you want to move at all?
No, I think I'm gonna. Well, yes, but I think I'm gonna try to bonus action. Do I want to Misty Step to avoid?
Do you have as a rogue the you can like bonus action
Disengage.
disengage, yeah.
I can, yeah, the bonus action dash, disengage, or hide. So I will disengage then, and I will move, kind of running away style.
Running away style. In the style of dashing, in the style of Scooby-Doo running with legs in the air.
He's gonna go take partial cover behind the seats. First row seats.
Go hide behind the dead people.
Pretend you're a dead person.
I was gonna say,
My turn is over.
FYI, the dead people are not going to be considered cover, or even partial cover.
Seats will be, though.
Yeah, seats will be partial cover. Is that your turn
All
then?
done then?
Yep.
All right.
All right. Oh, no.
I'm going to move.
Oh,
I'm gonna move
no.
around here. Bring his focus this way. And then I'm going to get out my quota staff and something. And I am going to hit him. Let's see. First stack is a 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, shit. For 7. Then that's a nat 1.
That's a hard miss.
Yeah, it is. I'd like to offer that I fell off the stage backwards 5 feet.
I will allow it. Because you fell, I'm not going to give the opportunity attack. Yeah, opportunity attack.
Oh, yeah, that's of my own doing. He should take an opportunity attack.
Boo. All right, so... Does a 16 hit you? Or, I'm sorry, that would be a 21.
21 does hit. 16 does not. 21 does, though.
For 7 slashing damages.
7 slashing. Let's see. 7 slashing. Alright. Took the 7 slashing. I still have 20 feet of... Actually, no, I got way more than 20 feet of movement. I only used 10 feet of movement, so I have 35 feet of movement yet. Half of my movement to stand up would be... half of 45 would be...
22?
20? Be round down, right? In this instance? Yeah. 20. So 20 feet to stand up. I've used 10 feet, so I have 15 feet left. Can I use that 15 feet to jump back up this 5 feet?
Yeah, it's not terribly tall. Oh, yeah, I'll allow it.
That's the rest of my movement, and then I have my bonus action unarmed strike to try and hit him one more last time. And that's a 14 to hit.
Ooh, that is dead nuts. It.
Nice. For 8. Now I'm done.
All right, cool.
Could have been better. Could have been worse.
Mixed bag. Mixed results.
Mixed bag. Yeah, mixed bag.
Shirt.
Yeah.
Do it, shirt.
No, don't do it yet.
I am... Let's see. This is a 4th level spell. Is that worth it?
Sounds worth it.
Will it hit all 3 of them? Yes, then it is.
No, I mean Fireball would hit all 3 of them. This is not concentration.
Do it.
Alright. So I feel like this is going to take a little bit. So I will cast Fire Shield.
That's interesting.
I'll have to see if I have to use I might have an ability that I don't use a spell slot, but I'll save that for later. So if a creature attacks me... Let's see. Keep clicking things open and closed at the same time. So I have resistance. I'm going to choose resistance to cold. So I'm choosing the warm shield, so I have resistance to cold.
I want to pause and interrupt you for half a second here, Jeff.
Sure.
A little bit of bookkeeping. Should we have been rolling sanity rolls when we saw these guys?
No.
Okay. I know how some sanity mechanics work, and I don't want you to forget.
Nope. If you would have been able to read the symbols,
Thing, possibly?
yeah.
Got it.
Okay,
Right.
so whenever an attacker within 5 feet of me hits me with an attack roll, the shield erupts with flame. The attacker takes 2d8 fire damage. And it's not concentration. So we'll see how this works. And then bonus action. I think mostly for the effect of it. I think I might want to just do the thing where I get really big. Let's see.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'm going to. It's called activate large form. I will do that. So, oh, you guys are big? Well, guess what? I'm big too.
Ooh.
And I think John drew one last time, but I'll see if I can.
Just a circle overlay in the same color as you, which is green. Yep, and then just grab the corner of it and pull it open.
Okay, and I am not gonna move. Just gonna try to figure out.
If you click on the circle, it will actually give it a box. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. I think I did it right, maybe.
Oh, you
yeah.
did. You have a red box here. Yeah, let's grab the circle. And whoops, I grabbed you. There we go. Now we got the circle. Oops.
That works better.
There we go. Yay! Big chart.
Big chart.
All right, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
All right. Void Spawn A is going to turn and smack at Ono.
No.
With the armed scythes.
Yeah, buddy.
16 to hit.
Misses.
And it'll roll again. How about an 11?
Even better.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. Nope. And it is going to move a bit here in an attempt to kind of barricade you against the wall. Void Spawn B
Doesn't know I can do dope monk shit yet.
is actually, as you watch, hovers over the stage and flies
Whoop.
in this direction.
Nice try. Try flip.
And
You didn't tell me they could fly.
They fly now? They fly now!
and is going to whip tentacle you.
Ooh.
16 to hit.
Nice sassiness.
16 hits.
16 hits. All right. That is...
Ono's a little jealous you're getting whipped.
That is going to be for 15 bludgeoning damage. And then roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Oh boy.
I think you do have a resistant ability somewhere for something like that, right?
Charmed condition. 13.
When you take damage, you can resist half or something. If you
Oh yeah, wait a second.
something.
Nope, this is
I know
this
we
is
kind
not
of
for
all
the
have
damage. This is not for damage.
No, but he's...
I hear you, but I could take less damage. I have
Oh, I gotcha.
uncanny dodge, which I'll
Yeah.
take. It doesn't make sense to not.
Yeah, so take 7 instead of 15.
Especially when it's just your reaction.
Mm-hmm.
You get one around, you might as well use it to eat some of it.
So it was the 13. It was a 13 save, right?
13.
Top save.
13 was dead nut save. That is
Oof.
that was the number.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's going to be his turn. And now we're going to C. C is going to attack Chert.
Yay.
Also a tentacle attack.
He's gonna swing.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Of course. The very first time you make me have to do it. All right. 1 and 2 is fail. 3, 4, 5, and 6 is succeed. For the ring. The ring succeeding.
Yep.
Did it roll? There it goes. 4 succeed. So my AC is 18 for this round.
Okay.
For this attack.
All right.
You missed.
So I missed.
Which I think it said if you hit with a. Let me read it again. New spells. New spell. Who dis? So slow. Whenever it hits me with a melee attack, yep. So it does not take damage.
All right, so it misses you. It's not going to move at all. It's going to stay where it is. Yeah, and that we're going to go back to the top of the round, and then I am going to call it because it is that time.
I was just gonna say, are we stopping here because we are there already?
Yep, it doesn't pay to continue. This is going to be a longer battle.
Yeah, session went by very quickly.
Yeah.
I'm Norman. That fucking dude at the door.
That got you?
You do Crazy Man very well. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, thank you.
Bro.
I've been practicing for 46 years.
True. It is true.
Wait a second. That means
He came out of the womb crazy.
Crazy? Don't mind if I do. All right. We are Two Nerds on Quest. We are here Sunday mornings, 8 a.m. Central Time, twitch.tv/TomMNorm, TOMMNORM, or bit.ly/NerdTube. NerdTube. That's our YouTube channel. Go there for all of our replays. Go there for all of our shows. And follow each channel. Doesn't cost you anything to follow the channel. Doesn't cost you anything if you have Twitch Prime sub on Twitch to subscribe to the channel, get some emotes, break us off a piece of those Bezo bucks, and support the show a bit. If you want to support the show, also patreon.com/2nerds1quest. $1 a month gets you the unedited podcast with the pre and post show content, as well as the uncut video. The link to the YouTube video that has the pre and post show content as well. Rate and review us wherever you get your podcast from. We want to know how you like the show, don't like the show. Tell us how to improve the show. Probably not going to listen.
I'll listen.
Ryan will listen.
We may listen. We've taken suggestions.
Yeah. That being said, for me, for Genius, for Cooch, and for Player JC. There, nerds.
Yo.
they don't accumulate